What's going on YouTube? Once again, it's Nostalgia Boy, and I am back with another video with two jerseys out of the Nostalgia Vault. The two jerseys that I'm going to be showing are NFL jerseys. One of the jerseys is an all-time pickup for me, a grill call, top five, jersey that I've wanted to put in my collection, and I was definitely glad to find it and place it into my collection. So, majority of the jerseys you see that I wear, there are 44 and 48s. And Major League Baseball and NFL, I wear large because the XLs run big, and I can kind of sort of fit into some 40s, but for the most part, I wear 44 and 48. So, as I always tell people, especially with like older jerseys, there's certain jerseys that Mitchell and Ness, as of right now, does not have in their current rotation of production. Never know, the new way, the way things are going with Mitchell and Ness, they're kind of, showing love to older jerseys that were made back in the day. So, who knows what they'll add in with these new releases that they have throughout the years. The last couple of, drops for the different seasons and stuff like that have been really good. They've had some really, dope, newer releases, and then they've also, catered to bringing some of the older stuff back that, older jersey heads appreciate more. So let's get to the first jersey. We have here what would be considered the greatest running back of all time. I feel that there's another player that is tied with him, or would be number one. But I'm not gonna argue with people. I wasn't born when Walter Payton was playing, but I did get to see Barry Sanders tear up the NFL with the crappy Detroit Lions team that he was with his entire career. But, I have seen plenty of videos of Walter Payton and, sweetness and what he did and how great of a running back he was. So, I have always been looking for this jersey specifically because, right here, the patch for George Halas Sr. is on the shoulder, and it's kind of like in this football shape. Whereas majority of times, they have like the G, H, and S on the sleeve. So, it didn't matter to me whether I found the road or the home. I wanted to have either or because I like it both. So, now that I have the road jersey, I would like to find his rookie year. I think it's 75. And 75 I know is all stitched, but there's no jersey mesh. I think it's like full poly knit or whatever, full polyester. So, this jersey is just clean, dope, and let's get to it. So, everything on this jersey is vinyled on or pressed on. The only thing that's going to be stitched is this beautiful jock tag down here. So, 34 pressed on, the stripes on the sleeve, the blue, orange, and blue stripe pressed on. The 34 on the sleeve, same thing you see on this sleeve, it's all pressed on. The George Halas patch is pressed on as well. This is when Mitchell Ness was switching over to Made in China, which is despised by a lot of the older jersey heads, but could care less. More power to what people want to collect and have in their collection and what they want. So, this jersey is just dope, super clean. As you can see, it's kind of close to, the current jock tag that we currently have. This jersey is a 40, and it's made in Macau. Let's see if I can get a good look there. Hopefully it'll focus in. You'll be able to see that. So I guess this is before they, switched all the production over to, China. Because this matches the way the Made in China neck tag will be. On the back, you have Payton pressed on. It is on a nameplate, and the 34 is pressed on as well. So I'm definitely on the lookout for his rookie home jersey. I've seen a few, a little high in the price range for me, and the one I did see for cheap got bought quick, but it's all good. Eventually I will find it. So next up is all-time jersey for me, all-time pickup, Grail Call. So we have your 1968 Lance Alworth road jersey. They do have the 1963 powder blue. They have so many different production runs of the powder blue, and the powder blue is also very highly bootlegged. I know they do have bootlegs of this one too, but there isn't as many production runs. I think Korea was the only production run they had for the 68 road jersey. So I was super excited to find this jersey at the price that I found it at. So, I'm glad to have this in my collection. At a point in time, there was some jerseys made by Mitchell and Ness when Peter Capolino ran the company, and the material was called Doreen. So that's what gave like that shiny look to the jersey material. So when there was no longer any more Doreen material for production or make jerseys, Mr. Peter Capolino, he is in the jersey groups, he does interact. And one time I had asked him a question about the full 100, like this jersey on the inside tag, it's 100% polyester, and he did that to try to mimic the Doreen and to get that little shiny look for the jersey. So, little note, maybe you didn't know, now you do know, so maybe you could appreciate it. So, let's get to this jersey. This jersey is the road jersey. 19 is single stitched. The bolt, the blue is like an insert, and the lightning bolt is double stitched, and the 19 is single stitched. It's going to be the same thing on this sleeve. This is would be the beginning of production of having jock tags for football. Can't say for basketball, for football. Having the throwback logo, and then having the name of the player, the team, and the year. Older run Made in USA jerseys, there were some that did, they had the full jock tag, but it wasn't on like every jersey like you see now. So, when they did Made in Korea, that's when it started. This is a size 44. Hopefully you get a good look. On the back, you have Alworth single stitched on the nameplate. You have the 19 single stitched as well. With Mitchell and Ness, there's a lot of discrepancies with, when they make certain jerseys, because a lot of people want them to look like game worn or game issued. If you want game issued, go get a game issued or game worn jersey. That's how I feel, because there's some other jersey collectors that can vouch. Even if you were to go to that era, let's per se like Champion, when they were making all the NBA jerseys, where their retail authentics didn't match the game issued, game worn, but that's here nor there. I just always like to put that out there in the air. My biggest thing is collect what you want to collect, like what you want to like, as long as you keep adding to the community and having the same like fire and passion that I have. So collect whatever you want. I'm not playing nobody or putting anybody down. Everybody has a preference. Mitchell and Ness is my preference. I'm not knocking no one. But, there is certain discrepancies when you go and you look, and I'm always looking and trying to get myself more knowledgeable with jerseys. So with the 63 powder blue ones, if it's an older production one like this, like the Made in Korea, see how there's the V-neck? I've seen pictures of, 63 season jerseys, and they're supposed to be round neck, not V-neck. So like the Made in China run is actually a round neck. So I'm on the lookout for, the powder blue Made in China, because it is more correct with not only that, the font of the lettering on the back of the jersey, and the cut of the neck of the jersey. Just thought I'd drop that gem in there as well. So, you know, hopefully you enjoyed Sweetness and this Alworth jersey. Until the next time, I'm out.